My best friend was actually driving the car, and his fiance asked me to tell him to slow down. He was driving extremely fast. He was going 92 miles per hour. She kept asking him to stop, to slow down. He refused to stop. He refused to slow down. And I remember she turned around because I was sitting behind her in the passenger side. And she turned around and looked at me and was like, Josh, will you tell him to slow down? I yelled his name. I'm like, dude, will you slow down? It was as if time slowed down. Mind you, this car is going 92 miles per hour. He's driving the car, and he turned around and looked at me with this void of a look and was like, I can't. And something in me just said, Jesus. It was so spiritual. I'll never forget this. Next thing I know, I remember sliding across pavement. And I remember looking at the actual scene of this accident, which was probably over 300 feet away from where I was. I remember life flashing through my eyes. Like I remember conversations that I had with my mother about the sinful life I was living. I mean, everything came like boom. And it was so crisp, clear. It was like, you know how you watch the movies and when a person died, they're like, hello. It was almost like that, but it wasn't no hello. It was like my being knew, my soul knew where I was. And I was in the presence of God. And it was the most revelatory conversation that I could ever have. It was so like, even now I still get goosebumps. I still get the gut punch in my stomach when I think about it. The conversation.